Good morning, guys. It's a Wednesday, hump day. There's some benefits to Wednesdays. It is New Comic Book Day. All the new comics I want came out last week, but I did not go because I was at Tate's already that Saturday, and I was going to SuperCon that Friday, so I didn't really see any value in making a trip to Tate's midweek when I could just go the next week. So yeah, gotta get the new Gwenpool, obviously. Favorite currently running American comic series. And I want to get the variant edition. This is going to be rare, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to find it, but I want to get the variant edition of Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers, which I don't give a shit about Power Rangers, except I saw the new movie, and it was fucking great. It was just like, it was the most sky high, like teens coming together movie, and I'm a sucker for that bullshit. So naturally, I ate it all up, and it was great. I love it. And so the whole thing, this is Saban. The movie is like directed by Saban. I don't remember his first name, but essentially what they're doing is they're doing a comic book series called Saban's either Power Rangers. Well, I think it's Saban's Go-Go Power Rangers, something like that. But yeah, so essentially what they're doing is it's going to be like the events in between the first movie and the inevitable sequel. And I don't give a shit. I wouldn't read it. I would just go into the other sequel. However, the first issue has a variant cover by Guru Hiru, who's one of my all-time favorite artists. He's the main artist on Gwenpool. And he does all, if you've probably seen his work from all the Avatar, The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra comics. Yeah, I'm a big fan of his, and he's doing the variant cover, so gotta get that. That's really not what I'm here to talk about. I have major con depression, post-con depression, and I have major con shit rot. Yeah, Zach and I are both roughing it from shit rot, and I would do like a complete breakdown and stuff of what happened at the con, how the con was and everything, but like, I really don't see the value in that when you have all of SuperCon the movie 3 to watch, and you have all of the switch back to the all of the we did a SuperCon cast from the Two Fine Looking Brothers podcast, in which we talked a lot about what happened at the con, so it's not really worth my time to explain it once again, because it's all going to be the same shit that you've already heard. Just go watch that shit. It's good. You like it. At the time of recording this, both of them are not actually out, but they will 100% both be out by the time this video gets uploaded, so that's the way my backlog works. But that's the whole core of today's vlog. I want to talk about the backlog, actually, after a second. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whoa. Where is this guy gonna go? Hopefully I get another red light before I have to get on the highway. If not, you're going on my lap. Sorry, guys. I need to get a fucking car mount. It's ridiculous at this point. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop. Oh wait, I may be able to stop. Okay. Of coffee on my nose, but let's squeeze you back in there. Okay, so I guess what I really want to talk about is the future of this specific channel, the Josh Adam 44 channel, because it may seem, well, now it won't seem, because of all the uploads. I will have already enacted this grand master plan, but it may seem that I'm being pretty inactive on this channel, and this is not without good reason. I did start another channel that I sort of want to make my primary channel. This is almost like my after dark to Digibro in a way, but how I like to look at this whole concept is that for me and other hardcore fans, they see Digibro's grand narrative as the Digibro After Dark and other supplementary channels, while the main Digibro channel is just pure form analysis, not really conducive to narrativity. And that's how I like to look at my channels. Like my Professor of Thrones channel, while much higher quality and much more effort is put into it, I don't consider it to be my narrative. I sort of leave it as this separate entity on the way. It's not Gonzo whatsoever. It's simply just a Game of Thrones analysis channel. And if you're into that shit, go check it out, because I sure am. And in the future, I may expand to some other things on that channel. So stay tuned. But for now, go check out Professor of Thrones. If I remember, I'll link it below. If you haven't checked it out already, there's a bunch of videos up there. Actually, with effort put forth, which is a miracle for the Joshua Adams 45th Media Conglomerate. But yeah, so essentially, what I'm really getting here is that it may seem like I've been neglecting my channel, but no, I have a strategy. You see, I can't guarantee anything, because life just comes and just does shit. That's how it works. That's how reality works. Life just comes in and cucks you, essentially, and doesn't let you do things you want to do. It doesn't let you do things you plan to do, which is only natural. We are humans, after all. But yeah, essentially what my goal is, after I get this plan into action, you will be receiving 2 videos a day for the foreseeable future. Obviously, life will get into that way quite a few times, but this is the plan. So, my goal is to have the vlog coming out 1 week later. Essentially, you will get last Monday, let's say you'll get last Mondays on Monday, last Tuesdays on Tuesday, last Wednesdays on Wednesday, and so on. So there's exactly 7 days in between when the vlog was recorded and when it's being uploaded. This way, you sort of get a feel for what's actually going on in my life and aren't seeing vlogs from 2 months ago, if you know what I'm trying to say. However, the fun doesn't stop there, baby. Each day, you won't just get a regular main series vlog. You'll be getting, you'll be getting another video, some other kind of video, whether it be Kosher Critic episode, whether it be a 2 Fine Lincoln Brothers podcast, whether it be a Fine Lincoln Brothers Talk Ruby or Rick and Morty, whatever, whether it even be Joshi Does Anime, whatever it may be, or even just a random crap, whatever it may be, you're going to get a second video each day. So you'll have 1 main series vlog and 1 other kind of video. So essentially, I want to have 2 videos on what I like to call my Gonzo channel coming out each day. I feel like that's a better way to reflect, to go on a Gonzo endeavor, is to have it somewhat real time, obviously not actual real time, but enough to substantialize the library, the content flow in the library on the channel. And this does not mean in any way I'm neglecting Professor of Thrones. In fact, once I finish work, which I'll talk about in a minute, I'm going to go full on out with Professor of Thrones and try to get guaranteed 2 to 3 videos out a week, probably 2, but for the start. But yeah, so essentially, moving on from that, I'm finishing work this Friday, sort of. I'm going to be continuing with them as a contractor, so I'm going to be doing freelance work for them from home. But my home isn't going to be South Florida anymore, baby! I'm going back to Gainesville. Not a downgrade, if you ask me. However, it does have its plethora of positives, including I'm going to be living with Jordy again. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be obviously have my own apartment, which is nice. Plus, I'm so sick of living in my family house, parents' house, whatever you like to call it, parents' house. And yeah, so 1 more semester to go before I graduate with a degree in journalism of nonetheless. What what a farce. Anyway, yeah, so it's weird because after this semester ends, I really do not know where life's going to take me. I have no idea what's going to happen. I may go to law school. I may continue working with the company I'm at now. I may start a freelance operation. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know where I'm going to live. I may move up north. I may move down south to Fort Lauderdale. I have literally no idea. And it's scary not knowing where your life is going to take you, but it's also pretty cool because I've been thinking lately, and I kind of want to sort of take all the positive elements of Hunter S. Thompson's lifestyle and bring them into mine. And one of those elements is unpredictability, not knowing where life is going to take you as long as it's a wild ride. And I sort of want to take that to heart, and I'm going to go on an adventure, so to say, an adventure of life where I really don't know where life or reality is going to take me. I don't know what's going to happen after school. Really don't know, and it's scary, but it's cool because wherever I'll go, you guys will be there with me. I'll be documenting this shit, and we'll get through it together, baby. This is 10 years, 100 years, Joshua Adam 45, 100 years, yeah, the vlog, yeah. And that's pretty much all I got to say for today. Look where the camera is now. It's slid all the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed these gonzo ramblings from a fucking pathetic idiot who can't stop thinking about goddamn cosplayers and sends them their money. Fuck. This is my life now. I'm just a money slave for professional cosplayers that I find attractive. That's just how my life works. Kill me. I love them though. I love them. They're my friends. We'll watch Hanna-Barbara. What am I even doing? I'm exhausted this time. Good night. So I realized I never did SuperCon pickups, so guess I'll do them now. I remember I didn't want to burden the new SuperCon the movie, especially since it was Zach's real passion project and not really mine. I didn't want to burden it down with all the pickups crap, so I said I'll save it all for another vlog, and I completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna do it now, baby. I'm gonna try to go my best to go in chronological order. All the stories behind these pickups are virtually told already in SuperCon the movie 3, and if it's out by the time this is out, I don't know. And the Filing Brothers podcast, I don't know which one will come out first though, so we'll see. I'm gonna try to go in chronological order. First thing I bought at the convention Friday evening, I got this. I wanted the Nia one. They did not have it, but I could not pass this up. I got this Gurren Lagann art book. This one is Simone and Kamina. So they have like a Yoko one, a Nia one, and a Simone and Kamina one. And like literally like Nia's a waifu, but Simone and Kamina are two of my favorite fictional characters of all time. Simone being my absolute favorite fictional character of all time. So I was really hyped, and it has a lot of fantastic art in here, like some 10 out of 10 stuff, and they have a lot of like, it's in Japanese, but they have like a lot of information and like dissections and like analysis from the creators themselves of the series, like analyzing specific scenes and everything, which is awesome. And mine, Zach got the Yoko one, but mine came with like little prints in there, like a little pack of prints, which is pretty awesome. Is there anything else particularly I want to showcase here? Just for example, like this is some of the great stuff we got from like some fan artists, some official artists, I believe. Just a Mod Podge in here. This is one of the best books I own, to be honest. Like, look at some of this stuff. It's great. Some of the best art I've ever seen. Like this one's fantastic. Anyway, moving right along. Immediately after, I think we crossed over the aisle and I saw this hanging up, and it was $5 and I couldn't resist. I've been looking for this for a very long time, since I started reading One Piece, really. Nico Robin One Piece World Government Wanted poster.
Pretty badass, pretty awesome. Can't wait to hang that up in my apartment. Not much more to say there. What's next? Did I buy anything on Saturday? So yes I did. So we went to Dana and got, well, I got all the Ruby stuff, obviously, and I got my poster signed by Team Ruby. I'm not going to show that until it's framed. We went up to Dana Steiner and Guy Hutchison booth, and I saw these Drunk on Disney beer cozies, and obviously I knew I had to have it, so that was an instant purchase. And where's my laptop? After a year in the making, I finally got the stickers that we were unable to get last year. Well, we were able to get them. We didn't know what they were. And then when we looked at the video and went back to go get them, they were gone. As you can see on top, the Mexico Pavilion Climbing Club sticker. Go watch I don't remember exactly what it's called, but go watch Man Climbs Mexico Pavilion. You'll find it if you search that on YouTube. It's a masterpiece of a video, and this is a sticker representing that video. And I'm so happy I finally have it. I think that's everything for Saturday. So we've talked about that 18 plus booth a lot on podcasts and things, so I'm not really going to go into much here. But there's a pretty awesome 18 plus booth there called My Geek Goddess. Go check them out. They pretty much do cosplay porn if you're into that shit. I mean, I purchased stuff, so if that gives you any indication on my end. But yeah, go check them out. They're pretty cool. They have something for everyone, so it's not just like you know, I mean, it's not just catering to straight men. Like, they have something for every niche that you can imagine. So if you're interested, go check it out. If they're at a con, go into the booth, look around. They have some of the models there showing you around, which leads for an interesting experience. But can't really show this, obviously. Let me see if there's anything to like put in the bag that I can show. Yeah, it's in this bag. It's a Nico Robin cosplay piece, and it's pretty cool. And they bundled in a free comic from, I guess, one of the members of the team or something that they wrote. It's very lewd, but not really a particular enjoyable art style, so I can't see myself really coming back to this at all. I don't really like the art style at all. Not appealing whatsoever to me, but yes, definitely a great booth. Go check them out. I think I have a business card somewhere here. It almost fell out of my office, which would have led to interesting conversations, but I can't find my wallet right now. It's probably still in my pants. Let's see. Here's her business card. We actually met her. She was the one showing us around the booth. So yeah, go check them out. Pretty cool. Then I found this pretty cool One Piece postcard for $1. Really, what's the point of passing it up? It was at that Japanese import booth where I got the clear files last year, that awesome one. They were back. Better than ever, baby. Yeah, I guess then, obviously, I couldn't miss Hayden Hazard's booth because I'm a huge... She's probably my number 2... I'd say number 2 favorite cosplayer behind Starbucks. Yeah, it was great to see her again. She remembered we talked with her for a little good chunk. It was a nice conversation. I like when you can have a nice conversation with people you're a fan of. And I had to get 2 more prints, obviously. I got a picture with her, which you've already seen. And yeah, so really throwing in, really tempting me to patron. Like, really get glitz, like, hey. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing that someday. But not right now, I guess. Got 2 more prints. I patroned my own way by getting these prints. Got Wonder Woman. Pretty awesome. One of her best cosplays, to be honest, in my opinion. And I got one that's just regular her, not really in a cosplay. And yeah, those are getting framed too, along with my Blake and Asuka that I already have. And is that everything? Oh, no. Last thing, we found this really cool artist that Alberto actually bought a board game from. They were like an original indie board game creator, and they were also the artists. And the whole team was there, and I got 2 of their art pieces because they were so cheap. It was 2 for $10, so I couldn't pass this up. This is a really nice Justice League animated series style Wonder Woman, And I saw this and I'm like, I really want this. This is a really, really nice piece of art, and can't wait to hang it up in my apartment. Then we got, I actually have to look up what Lady Legacy was. It's a reference to Teen Titans Go, which I would usually be adverted to this, but this is sort of a parody of this because they take regular main series Teen Titans style or even do pretty nice artwork there, if I say so myself. And that's everything. That's it. That's all I got. I don't know if there's anything else. If I'm forgetting anything, I'm dumb. But yeah, that's essentially it. Great pickups. Not what I made up for in what I lacked in quantity of my pickups. I more than made up for in quality. As you can see, I have a mosquito bite on my head there, and I'm not gonna show the full autograph, but I have all 4 autographs. I have a complete Team Ruby autograph frame that I'm gonna get signed. I could probably sell it for a lot of money, but I'm never gonna do that. And I love Ruby too much. And yeah, that's about it.